The Detroit Lions. Oh, those Lions. That was a very important week number 2 offensive performance. I never want to go crazy about week 2, week 1, week 3. Really, until we get into October, I think we can all agree you don't need to overreact too badly. But the way they had played in week 1 against the Packers, the offseason of losing both coordinators and a couple of offensive linemen, including Frank Ragnow, with Ben Johnson coming into Detroit, this was bigger than your normal week 2. This was bigger. Because if the Lions had put up a pathetic offensive effort like they did in week number 1, if the Bears came in and rattled off 34 points, if it looked like there was a power shift dramatically in the NFC North, that, boy, the Lions had this brief window of 2 seasons to get to a Super Bowl, and it's already slammed closed. That would be pretty darn depressing. And instead, they dropped 50-plus points on the Bears and on Ben Johnson, the guy that so many people thought was the only reason the Detroit Lions offense was explosive. They needed that. They needed that one. And as our headline extraordinaire, the Marquette Marvel Aiden Hatton, has written there, they needed to cure the Blues. Coming out of week number 1, there was a lot of sky is falling talk in Detroit. And I know Lions fans wanted to be as optimistic as possible, but I had Lions fans reaching out to me this week saying, is the window actually already closed? It's 2 years. And I don't think it is. But had they lost today, had the Bears offense sung today, it would have felt really damning. It would have felt like, man, the magic has left the building and it's going to be a lot to bring it back. So not only did they win, but it wasn't ugly. It wasn't a defensive effort. It was offense. And they punctuated the drives with touchdowns. And for them to drop 50 points on the Bears, on Ben Johnson, and get all the big players involved and get all the offensive weapons that they have intact and engaged, that one, they needed that. That was a feel-good win. It was a feel-good way to win. And Dan Campbell, the Lions, they needed that one.